Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. These rotation tricks will guarantee you guys more SR and you will be improving in rank play. So let's get right into it as we start off winning our first gunfight. That's always a good sign when you win your first gunfight. And I'm going to be using the assault rifle today. Once again, going to be running the trophy system. Don't worry, I've seen the comments. You guys are not happy with me running the dead silence. Now, I think there's a time and place for dead silence, but this map is one of the maps where I do like to run a trophy system. This and LSC, I think, are the two where I'm going to probably run a trophy more than I'm not going to. But we're going to go through here and we actually spawn on the good side. So my main priority here is to keep the good side, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting the strings behind the scenes, let my teammates go to work, and I'm going to be making sure we're prioritizing the rotations and going to win the game with ease. Well, that's the plan anyways, but let's see what happens. We're going to go through here. My teammates on the left hand side, they're going to go through, and I've kind of got stuck in the middle here, so I'm going to try to hold a bit of time, and we do end up losing the rotation. Quite unfortunate, and I think it just comes down to a few gunfights in the beginning of this hard point. I feel like maybe 3 of us did lose our gunfights, and yeah, that's a great spot for my opponent on the top there. But now we're up by about 5 points, and we actually get a good spawn. So what I'm going to do is go across here, and I want you to notice how we approach this one. So there's a guy there, and we start to pre-aim him as soon as we go through. We get the second guy, and now me and my teammate, obviously we're not communicating, I'm playing solo queue, but just that kind of initial reaction is just a really encouraging start here. So we're going to go through, my teammates are going to go to the hill. What I'm going to do is watch for the reinforcements. So while they're battling downstairs in a 2 versus 2, I'm essentially going to watch for the reinforcements and make sure nobody else pushes. Going to go through, jump down here, going to jump across, we get one more, we're going through, and it's just really mixy right now. My teammate's on the hill, he gets a contest fight, going to jump across, get the second, and again we're going to go over, and I feel like we're in a good position there to win this rest of this battle. We're going to go through pre-fire, the third guy's there, we're going to chuck a trophy, and we do actually get outnumbered. So I think there's a few pros and cons to talk about there. I think the main thing comes down to the initial rotation. On that hill, to be honest, once you got the initial rotation, you should be getting majority of the time. So considering we didn't have that initial rotation, I think we did pretty good getting back into the swing of things. Now, my teammate did stun me, so I'm going to go through here, but I'm going to wait for my teammates because I don't want to die. I spot him there, going to jump across, and that's just a really good jump shot. And let my teammate finish him off. And again, I'm utilizing my teammates really, really well. So when you're playing solo queue, that doesn't mean you can't use your teammates' help. Going to go through. I don't know what movement that was, but we're going to take it. I'm by myself, so I know somebody can come behind me, but what I'm going to do is wait for that contest sign. As soon as that contest sign does come, we're going to turn around. And looking back at it in hindsight, I probably should have turned around a second earlier because my teammate was at that door. So that is a bit of a tactical issue there with myself. I probably should have turned around a second earlier, but that's okay because we're back into the game. 30 seconds left here. We're going to watch the middle and we're going to start to rotate. So we're going to push through here. I'm going to go through the left hand side, chuck a stun through the back alleyway. Now that isn't very necessary, to be honest with you. I probably should have just started rotating us, but that's okay. We're going to see what we can do. We go through, we get one. The second guy, he manages to absolutely just fry me there. Great play from him, but my teammate's doing a fantastic job on the rotation. Now if you guys rewind right there, me chucking the stun and grenade there was really irrelevant. If I left that and started rotating earlier, that probably would have been a lot more useful, but that's okay. We're going to push through and see what we can do on the right side here on P4, and let's see what we can do. My teammate's on top. I can hear somebody here, so we're going to back off. We're going to chuck a stun grenade and just back off all the way through middle. I actually spot this guy out in the open. We're going to take him out, and what I'm going to try to do here is try to get on the hill just before they can spot me. So we're going to push through. There's a guy out in the open. Now although we get him weak, it was just such a difficult gunfight, and I was worried about somebody chasing me. So what I tried to do there, right, was I tried to get some shots off so that my teammate can push him. It's literally like playing, just trying to think of the bigger picture, right? So sometimes I'm like, cool, if I'm not going to be able to make the play or get the kill, as long as my teammates can get the kill, we'll be fine. I heard somebody behind me, so I'm going to chuck a grenade, go through, we get a massive, massive 2-piece. And this is it. This is where you want to start to rotate once again. I'm going to push through. I actually had the knife out because I thought I heard somebody a bit closer than he was. I thought he was going to push me and I'll be able to knife him. But that's okay. Look at the spawns. Perfect. We're spawning on the P5. Going to push through. Going to start to go slowly around this corner. I spot one there. We're going to take this guy out. As soon as we take him out, we're going to reposition, rotate, and once again just play for this gunfight. So I know somebody's going to be around me, and yeah, there were just too many of them. 3 of them were there. We were able to take out one, but the other 2 players were there. But that's okay. We're up by 30 point here. And now while my teammates go through the back alley, I'm going to go through the left-hand side. The reason I think the left-hand side is a bit more positive for me to rotate through is just because I have a wider angle to spot the opponents. We spot this guy, we make him one shot. Going to keep pre-firing that corner. I think the pre-fire is so effective there, right? Because what that does is just causes so much chaos. It makes them worry, like they have to start to reposition themselves, and you just kind of tuck them in the corner waiting to trap them in. So you're going to go through, chuck the grenade. The grenade just going to give us a bit of insurance in case somebody sneaks through. Watch behind my teammates, and this is where you can really start to sit in a power position. That's a big, big 2-piece. Once again, watch the other angle, and it's all about just rotating effectively, watching the angles. Now we're up by about 50 points, right? We're in such a good position. The next rotation is going to come in with about 18 seconds left here. I could start to rotate, but I'm just going to guarantee these seconds there, and now this is a perfect time to rotate. Again, these few seconds I'm wasting, I definitely should be rotating a bit earlier, but I feel like I'm just making sure we're guaranteed the time. Now, in the game, I was aware of the rotation, but I still didn't mind holding it just to guarantee that extra time. Now, my teammates are on the left-hand side here. I'm going to wait for them to push through because this is a very, very difficult hill to break. Now, this is make or break. If we can go through and win this hard point, we should be able to win the game. So I see my teammate go through. I'm going to watch over him, let him push through with the SMG, and I'm going to be the sentry gun behind him. I've got the assault rifle, so I'm going to watch over him, let him push through. There you go. Now he's in the bottom building. We're going to push through. I'm going to watch the top area and just make sure we can break the hill. We see one. We make him absolutely one shot. This way we can push through, and I probably should have just challenged him straight away with a gun, but I got the knife out, went for the re-challenge, and with 34 seconds left, this is where I just need to make a decision. Do I push through or do I hold? Because right now what I'm doing is I'm standing in the middle, and you can see we're getting shot from every single angle, and that is not what you want to do. So I think we gave it a good go, to be honest. We tried to break the hill, but they just had a good setup, and on this hill it's so difficult to break. So I think we're going to take that as it is. We're not going to stress about it too much, and we're going to start to rotate. So right now I'm looking at the mini map. I know my teammates on the left hand side, because there's only two areas left, the middle and the right. I spot someone on the right, but this is important. While I'm weak here, I'm just going to back off. I do not want to mess with this guy, not while I'm playing on an off angle. We're going to back off completely and get to a better position. Now, sometimes it's better off to play your life, take your time. We're going to go through here, and I just started to use this more recently, right? I've started to use my knife more in close combat forces, just like that, right? Because what happens is when your opponent sees you, they don't really have time to react. I'm going to go through. Could have used my trophy system here, but we go through, take out one. The second guy pushes us. We make him one shot, and now my teammates have a pretty easy push here, because you can see Moosey on the right. He's going to watch over, and he probably should have got that kill, to be honest, but we're going to slide across, make sure we're with our teammates here. We know they're going to be all the way on the left, so we're going to push through the right. We've got a trophy to work with. We're going to push that down, and just once again, watch over our teammates and guarantee these maybe 15 to 20 seconds. Teammate pushes through. We're in a 3 versus 2. I'm going to turn around, and that's another scenario, right? When somebody's pushing you like that, don't worry about getting the kill. Just make them one shot. Just guarantee that your teammate gets a trade. Make them chase you. Like right there, that enemy was chasing me. My teammate got the trade. Perfect play. Going to slide through. Instead of sliding there, I should have jumped around that corner, because sliding mechanic is a bit more when you want to camera your opponent when he's next to you with an SMG. I don't think sliding towards that wall was the best play, and you saw it didn't work out. So what I should have done is just slid, or slid early or jumped around the corner, because that would have been a lot easier. Going to go through now. They're on the P1, so what I want to try to do is try to get them off the hill, but the guys on the right hand side, we try to get a pre-fire just to cover my back there, because I wasn't in poor position. But this video is obviously about the rotation tricks, right? So what do we do in this situation? What we're going to do is start to play for P2. We're going to go around, try to get these initial kills, and I think as you're seeing, right, the rotation is essentially key. Like with all hardpoint games, as soon as you get those opening bloods, you get the opening rotation, you should be able to lock about 30 seconds down. And here you go. As soon as we get 3 down, my teammates are going to rotate, and this is where we're going to lock down middle map, right? I'm going to watch the crosshair on the left. I'm going to make sure nobody pushes through. You see, we're taking our time. We're using our centering. We get a great shot off. Now, as soon as we kill that guy, we're able to push through and lock down P2. So I'm looking at the mini map. I see the guy on the left. So what I'm going to do is wait for my teammate here, right? And this is where you really need to start to use your teammates effectively. So I know this is a very difficult push, so I'm going to take my time. I'm going to wait, let my teammate go in front of me, and I'm just going to pre-aim this top there. You see, we're making one shot. Again, we're making this guy absolutely one shot, and I shouldn't have pushed through the right. I should have just pushed forward here, let my teammate there, and there you go. We get the assist. So if you guys are looking to break a hill, I think that is the perfect way to do so. We back off, we get another kill. Going to go on the head glitch here, let my teammates win that. They're in a 3 versus 2 right now, so they're going to win that. I'm very confident they're going to win that, and we're just going to watch the reinforcements through the middle. There you go. Another guy comes in, we take him out, and it's just as easy as that. Sometimes you got to trust your teammates, you got to help them out when need be, and then just let them fly, man. Let them be in their advantage. As long as they've got like a 3 versus 2, 3 versus 1, they should be good to go. Gonna push through. We only need 18 seconds left there with 30 seconds left to play for. We're gonna try to make a play. Gonna go to the top here, get a great shot off, and we're one off the precision airstrike. And I just got a bit impatient there. I should have just taken my time. And I feel like sometimes I'm trying to really learn how to not switch a gear like that. How to make sure I'm, slowing things down sometimes. I was one off a precision. I could have just played for it, but that's okay. We're gonna push through to the right hand side, and let's see how we approach this new gunfight. So I'm gonna go around here, and I spot my teammate on the hill. So what that means is I'm able to put a trophy down and just watch over. So I don't know what side they're gonna come from, but I see my teammate just died on the hill. So we're gonna jump down, back off, and he just got a great timing on me. He went through an angle I wasn't really prepared for. Great play from him. My teammate's gonna get the rest of the time here, and we're just gonna have to go and help him out as quickly as possible. The game is not over. Obviously we're up by now, but this game is far from over. If they get a good setup, this could be very, very dangerous. So we're gonna go through here. I'm watching over my teammate. teammates, trying to get the knife out in this corner, and just make sure I'm, you know, watching this corner. If anyone pushes me, I've got the knife to work with. And this is where, you know, you just got to angle up, play close. We spot one, we take him out, going to back off. We spot the second, and again, man, just great play from the team. The second guy comes through middle, we get traded, and just like that, we're able to win the game. Pretty convincing performance, and I feel like overall the team played really well. I didn't do anything crazy, but as a team, I think we played that really well. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode on our road to Iridescent. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and I'll catch you guys for tomorrow's episode. Peace.